Hey, horror fans, once again, it is me, the Horror Miser Monty G. Yes, time to do another movie review because I haven't done one in a while. And it's time to review the horror comedy film Satanic Panic. What a weird name that is. Now, Satanic Panic is a 2019 supernatural horror comedy. It was directed by Chelsea Stardust, interesting name, and the screenplay was written by Grady Hendrick. It stars Rebecca Romijn, Haley Griffin, Jerry O'Connell, and Ruby Modine. Now, a lot of people said this was a pretty good horror movie based on some of the stuff I've read, and I decided I might as well check it out. So here is my review of Satanic Panic. Again, weird name. So we have Samantha Sam Craft, while trying to earn some money, is a pizza delivery girl who has to fight for her life when trying to deliver pizza at a high society house. It turns out to be a coven of Satanists. Even worse, when they find out that Sam is a virgin, they need her for their next sacrifice. So she has to fight for her life and get away from these Satanists. Yeah, that's what the basis of this plot of the movie is. Now, as I stated before, I heard some good things about this movie, and finally getting some free time, I decided to check this out. I must say, I really did enjoy this one. Now, the story is a pretty simple one. We have a down-on-your-luck girl who was nicely played by Haley Griffin, interrupts a meeting of a coven of Satanists led by Rebecca Romijn. Once they found out she is a virgin, they decide to capture and plan to sacrifice her to the demon Baphomet. Now, director Chelsea Stardust, who directed the short film Seeing Green, has done a pretty good job here. The film is well placed. It looks pretty good. I like how she shot this film, especially in those nice houses that Sam has to travel to, and everyone seems to be enjoying themselves based upon their performances. Now, when trying to do horror and comedy can be difficult, but writer Grady Hendrix does a pretty good job with the material here. Now, one of the problems that you have is that, are we going to take this seriously, or are we just going to take it as a fun ride that we have here? There is a one scene when Sam is trying to escape, and not trying to spoil anything here, when she enters a certain house, there is total insanity what's happening here, while Sam is simply scared shitless, and it's like, what the fuck's wrong with these people? Because the people are just acting like this is normal behavior, and when you see this particular scene, you know what I'm talking about here. Now, when you look at the story that Grady has written, you can see that the message he's trying to express here is that how the rich stay richer, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people say there simply can't be enough money in the world. Now, I'm sure not every wealthy family worships the devil, but you do have to admit, it wouldn't surprise some people that they had to do something in order to maintain their wealth. Hey, why not worship the devil? Now, I really got to give Rebecca Romijn some credit here, because she's just simply having a good time, man. She hams it up as Danica. She is a matter-of-fact coven leader, and she'll do anything, and I do mean anything, to stay the leader of this coven, maintain her power and wealth. There are some great scenes and some great chemistry that we have, as we have a subplot because there's some infighting with the coven because somebody else wants to be the lead. Now, I also got to give credit to Haley Griffin. She also does a good job as the straight and proper Sam. She takes everything at face value and simply just can't believe what the hell is going on here. Grady does a good job in making Sam a sympathetic character, so the audience cares about her, and they do want her to survive this crazy-ass night, the situation she's got herself in. We also get a special appearance from Jerry O'Connell. He's in this film as well, and of course he's fun as well. He does what he does. He's a great comedic actor, and I like what happens to him in this picture. I won't review it, but people who've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. I also like Ruby Modine as Judy, Danica's daughter. You remember her from Happy Death Day to you in the sequel as well. Now, her and Haley have good chemistry together. It's two girls who start bonding throughout this terrible night. There's a great scene where we see Haley, as Sam's character, explain to her the situation that she's got her in, and it's during a very crazy ass moment throughout the film, but the two girls do bond at this particular night. So I like that fact that the two actresses bond together. I thought they were very good in this film. One thing I do have to admit, there's plenty of blood and gore in this film. It heightens the horror, but also along with the jokes, it also heightens the humor as well. One of the problems that I had with some horror comedies, Seed of Chucky is a good one, is that yes, it does have gore in it, but doesn't really make the film funny. Here you have gore in here, but the film is funny as well. So you have the good elements of good horror and good comedy as well. So that's why it's good. You also got credit to the great practical effects that people have done in this one as well. I truly enjoyed it. Now, to be honest, this isn't the best horror movie of the year or the best horror comedy I've seen, but you gotta give Chelsea and her crew credit. They did a pretty good job here in creating a pretty good horror comedy, and I recommend people to check this out because I really did enjoy it. So, the Horror Miser is going to open up its vault, and I'm going to give Satanic Panic 3 out of my 5 gold coins. Giving it 3 out of my 5 gold coins. And one of the better surprises this year for an indie horror picture. And I want to thank Chelsea Hendrick for doing Stardust. Sorry, Chelsea Stardust for creating a nice horror comedy. So my horror fans, what do you think about Satanic Panic? Is that title again? Did you enjoy this picture? Do you really like the comedy and the horror aspects as well? I'll leave your comments down in the comment section below and tell me what you thought about Satanic Panic. Well, that's my video for today, guys. Hope you did enjoy, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, you know what you have to do. You got to hit that subscriber button and ring that notification bell. That way you can come and enjoy the horror experience with me, the Horror Miser Monty G. And as always, all my social media links will be down in the description box below as well. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Monty G. And always remember, horror rules. Buffalo Bill, take us home. We're out.
Put the fucking lotion in the basket!